Welcome to the spring 2025 season of KGSM-TV. I'm your host, Rebecca Evans, and I'll be bringing you the latest campus coverage every week. In today's top story, the Office Director for Financial Aid commented on the January 27th memo that paused federal funds. Direct loans, Pell Grants, and other federal student aid will not be affected. Frustration continues to grow among Missouri Western students following the university administration's decision to end Gold Fridays. The popular tradition allows students to enjoy a day off from classes every Friday. The end of this tradition disappoints many who feel it offers a valuable break during the semester. Students are voicing their concerns, with some expressing dissatisfaction on social media and in conversations around campus. Will the administration reconsider the decision? Let's find out.
When we went from a 5-day class schedule to a 4-day class schedule, that made it very difficult to have all the labs and all the classes exactly where you would need them to be. The big thing has really been the focus on student success. And I think what you're going to see as we go back to a 5-day class schedule, students are going to have more flexibility than they think. It's quite possible in some cases students might have even more time to do things that they might not have anticipated, just the way the schedule will be laid out. There will still be applied learning activities on Fridays, but they'll be on every day of the week, and they have been. Literature would suggest, and I think also common sense as well, that time on task is important as far as frequency. Or in a math class, you have it several days a week. And feedback that we've received from faculty has confirmed that, where they've indicated we need more time with students for them to be successful in classes like math and English.
If you've walked around campus recently, you've probably heard the sounds of construction. Potter Hall and the library are undergoing long-awaited renovations thanks to a state-funded grant. Construction will continue until the end of the semester.
Really appreciative that the library, that money could have gone anywhere, and I'm thrilled that it's going to the library. It's going to be great. This space hasn't been renovated in 35 years, so this time we're focusing on the function of the space and having it meet today's students and the future students. You need space for your laptop, you want to spread out, you need to have your food and your drink, and so we've just got furniture that doesn't meet anyone's needs. You also need to plug in, like plug-ins. That's a major problem, and so really wanted to address that.
This week, I almost started crying because as chair, it's been 2.5 years of discussions of renovations, but for my colleagues, they've been promised renovations off and on by different administrations since 1987. But this is real. This is a all-in commitment to making sure that this grant is going to be for everybody in fine arts, and it's going to be the greatest connection we have to our community that we've kind of been long missing for a while. The fact that President Kennedy was able to help make this happen, it shows a commitment to students and employees that this is going to be a place that will be serving the community, serving students for many years to come.
Plans to upgrade the deteriorating double-decker bridge along the Missouri River will redesignate I-229 from an interstate to a highway. The Federal Highway Administration, after nearly 7 years of deliberation, confirmed in its environmental impact study, construction will have no significant impact on humans. The cost of replacing the bridge is estimated between $61 to $77 million.
On MoDOT's interstate system, we get reimbursed from the federal government 90% of the project. So MoDOT's state dollars has to only put in 10%. Any other roads, like say Highway 36, which is not an interstate, it's an 80% match. So we have to put in 20%, then we get 80% from the feds. That's the only difference. It's not going to affect how we maintain the roadway at all. The fact that it's going to be de-designated is just a matter of just changing the shields and whatnot, and just that difference in cost. We're still going to maintain it as a expressway like 36. It's still going to be 4 lanes from 71 to Maryville down to downtown St. Joe. I'll go to 2 lanes, and then after 36, I'll go back to 4 lanes again, stay that way all the way down to where it meets 29 again.
It's time to support heart health on campus. February is American Heart Health Month, and February 7th is National Wear Red Day. Stop by the Healthy Heart Open House from February 5th to 7th, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. in Popplewell 117. There will be heart-healthy snacks, drinks, giveaways, and drawings. Don't forget to wear red on February 7th. Belt Entertainment hosted its weekly Cosmic Bowling to welcome back Missouri Western students on January 22nd. Located along the Belt Highway, they will host this special event for students every Wednesday from 9:30 p.m. to midnight. For just $9, students can enjoy a night of bowling. They also offer bar food, refreshments, a pool table, and an arcade room. Remember, the student pricing is only available on Wednesdays. Earlier this semester, the Center for Service on campus hosted the 4th annual What Are You Doing for Others Day. Volunteers created bed frames that will be shipped off to families in need. The event was held in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. It's an opportunity for students to do charitable work and give back to the community. As the 2025 spring semester kicks off, Missouri Western spring sports are heating up. The men's basketball team is 13-7, fighting for a top spot in the MIAA tournament, while the women's team, sitting at 12-6, is still in contention for the regular season title. Both teams have big home games coming up. Baseball, coming off a 2027 season, opens their year in Arkansas on February 3rd, with their first home game on February 18th. Softball begins its season in Texas on January 31st, with their first home game on March 12th. Golf season begins in March, and the track teams are already competing, with their next event on February 1st. Tennis starts their season on February 1st, and lacrosse kicks off their 5th season at home on February 16th. It's an exciting time for Griffin Athletics, so make sure to support your team this spring. If you're craving a sweet treat and want to support a local business, Cup of Joe has you covered with their Valentine's Day menu through February 18th. The limited time menu features 7 specialty drinks along with 3 fan favorite refreshers. The menu is the result of friendly competition among the baristas, creating drinks that keep customers coming back. And that's the way it is. My name's Rebecca Evans, and you're watching KGSM-TV.